Today I'm going to be talking about what happens in the back end when we as a real estate agent are showcasing properties to clients. What happens when they stop receiving our phone calls? What happens when they are not calling us back? What happens when they just ghost a real estate agent, disappear, kaput, poof, gone with the wind? Welcome to Straight Talk Vlogs, where I give my opinion about a certain aspect of our business, certain aspect of real estate in Mumbai, and my honest opinion, my take on what are the issues that are bothering our industry. So, log bolte hain, client is God, the customer is always right. I do not agree with that. 100% do not agree with that. Yes, the client is right at a lot of times knowing what they want, what जो उनकी इच्छा है, जो उनको घर खरीदना है, जो उनको कमर्शियल प्रॉपर्टी चाहिए, वो उनका रिक्वायरमेंट वो समझते हैं. लेकिन प्रॉपर्टी का जो प्रोसेस है, वेदर इट्स बाइंग अ प्रॉपर्टी और रेंटिंग अ प्रॉपर्टी, उसका जो प्रोसेस है, वेरी फ्यू क्लाइंट्स आर अवेयर ऑफ दैट प्रोसेस. दो सिनेरियो एक्चुअली आते हैं मेरे माइंड में, एंड आई विल एक्सप्लेन दीज टू सिनेरियोज. The first scenario is where a client calls up and says, I'm looking for X property. These are my requirement. It goes to one of my team members, search the property, scout the property. Then they send that to the client. एक WhatsApp message बन के पूरा उनको भेजते कि this is the property, these are the details of the property, this is the location. When you send all of these properties to the client, they say, okay, fine, out of these 5 properties, these 2-3 seem reasonable to me. Let's take a look at it. My staff arranges for that. अभी arrangement कैसे करते हैं हम लोग? We have to call the owner up. We have to call the corresponding broker up. Sometimes there are more than one broker involved in the deal. We call 2 brokers up. Chain होता है. We call one broker up. That broker 1 calls broker 2, and then we set up the appointment. 1 बजे का टाइम दिया हम लोग ने. 1 बजे का एक है, 1:45 बजे का दूसरा है और 2:30 बजे का तीसरा अपॉइंटमेंट. Now my staff calls up in the morning at 11:30 and says 11 o'clock. And he says कि सर अपना inspection confirmed है ना? Yes, everything is confirmed. 12:30 बजे, before leaving for the appointment, my staff calls up the client and the client stops picking up the phone. Now between 11 o'clock from the initial call of confirmation till 12:30, my staff has called everyone up, these 3 people. He's called the owner, he's called the corresponding broker. Everyone is lined up, the keys. The owner is coming from, कांदीवली बोरीवली फ्रॉम साउथ मुंबई एक सैंटा क्रूज की प्रॉपर्टी दिखाने के लिए वो निकल चुका है. एंड हियर 12:30 बजे अपने क्लाइंट भाई साहब फोन ही नहीं उठा रहे. इट पुट्स अस इन एन ऑकवर्ड सिचुएशन. माय स्टाफ, डिस्पाइट reconfirming in the morning and double reconfirming on the other end, is calling all of these people up. He set up the appointment. वो खुद जाके उधर खड़ा है साइट पे, पहले साइट पे खड़ा है. अभी ये सिचुएशन में क्या करेंगे हम लोग? The owner is upset with us because he's come far away based on the confirmation that we got from the client. The other broker is upset because maybe it's a Sunday, a day for him to spend time with his family, and he leaves his family and he comes over here. The third thing is there are 2 brokers involved in that chain. अभी उसमें क्या करेंगे? What are you going to do in such a situation? My staff has to face all of them because it's our client. He's given confirmation based on his word, and now everything is washed away. So if you are a client, my advice to you is, in case you cannot come, even if it is in the last minute, for whatever reason, you have your reasons, they are valid reasons, they are invalid reasons, I don't really care. But if you are unable to come, even at a short notice, pick up the phone and say, Sanjay bhai, Ravi bhai, it's not happening. I've got a phone call, I've got an emergency, I have to go somewhere else. Just pick up the phone, be honest and straightforward with us. एटलीस्ट हम लोग सामने फोन करके बोल सकते हैं कि सर उनका फोन आया, आज नहीं आ सकते हैं, उन्होंने मेरे को दूसरा टाइम दिया है, मेरे को बोला है कल परसों तरसों जब मैं फ्री होऊंगा मैं आपको सामने से फोन करके बोलूंगा. दैट इज स्टिल एक्सेप्टेबल. इट्स अ क्लोजर फॉर अस कि दैट वी कैन फॉलो द प्रोसेस ऑफ नेक्स्ट, व्हाट आर वी सपोज्ड टू डू. दिस हैपेंस विद अस. इट्स नॉट दैट इट डजंट हैपन. लास्ट मिनट में अ क्लाइंट कॉल्स अप एंड सेज कि या I can't come because of whatever reason. Corporate clients होते हैं, उनको bosses रहते हैं, bosses बोलेंगे आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते, आप इधर आओ, you have to sit here. क्या करेगा वो भी मजबूर है, हम लोग भी मजबूर है. So we understand the situation, but keep communication open. Let us know, so at least we can call up the corresponding person and tell them कि भाई ये नहीं आ सकता. अभी हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? The client is busy and we will fight for you. We will take your side and say कि भाई वो busy है, उसे कम से कम he had the decency to tell us that he's busy, unfortunately for a last minute he cannot make it. So we can vouch for you and we can go and tell the other three people that this is the situation, we are sorry, he's not coming. The broker, the owner, they all want the client, so they will come back again. They will say कि हाँ चलो ठीक है. The second scenario, this is a scenario which is even worse than the first scenario. We did a meeting with, and this happens on a regular basis. There are meetings that happen with the owner and the buyer, whether it's an outright property or a lease property. They लोग आते हैं, meeting करते हैं. The owner comes with the documents, he shows all the documents, the buyer comes and he sits down, he verifies the documents, he sees everything, and एक price fix होता है. 1 करोड़ की प्रॉपर्टी है, हम लोग ने 97 lakhs 98 lakhs में हम लोग ने डील फिक्स किया है. Done. We personally ask the buyer to always come with a token check so that the deal is confirmed at that point of time. But a lot of times the buyers do not come with that. They have their own mentality. Okay, we understand that. Sometimes there is a Zoom call meeting. The buyer is in one corner of the country and the seller is in another corner of the country. When you do a Zoom call, everything is set, everything is fixed, due diligence is done. One deal we're trying to go ahead and do. The owner was in Delhi. He sent all the documents based on the word of the buyer. The price was fixed. He couriered all the documents to our office. We had the set of documents in our hand. In 2 days we got it. We called up the buyer and the telling the buyer that the documents are in our hand. You said that you're going to transfer the token of X rupees to confirm the deal. Please come, verify the documents and come with the check. If you like it, we'll move forward. 1 दिन हो गया, 2 दिन हो गया, 3 दिन हो गया. पहले बोल रहे हैं आ रहे हैं, हम आ रहे हैं, हम आ रहे हैं. उसके बाद में फोन उठाना ही छोड़ दिया. प्राइस फिक्स्ड, डॉक्यूमेंट्स इन हैंड, एवरीथिंग विद अस. बायर ने फोन उठाना ही छोड़ दिया. व्हाट्सएप का रिस्पॉन्स नहीं, SMS का रिस्पॉन्स नहीं, फोन कॉल्स का रिस्पॉन्स नहीं. अब ये सिचुएशन में अगेन वी आर स्टक. ओनर इज आस्किंग अस, भाई क्या हुआ उसका, वो क्लाइंट का. ओनर डजंट ब्लेम अस फॉर दैट. But you have to understand from a other perspective, the time, energy, effort, showing the property 3 times, 4 times to the main buyer. Then he comes with his family. Then he comes with his vastu consultant. Then he comes with his chacha, papa, phupa, pipa. He comes with everyone. उनको सब दिखाते हैं, price fix करते हैं. You're a genuine buyer. If you are not genuine, you will not waste all this time and energy. 1 महीने गुजरे, 2 महीने गुजरे, उसके बाद में we got a phone call from the same buyer saying that there was certain issues that he had. He was planning to sell his property or he had a family emergency or something. Once again, communicate. Pick up the phone and say, I am sorry, I am unable to go ahead with this transaction at this point of time because of my personal reason. You don't even have to document the reason. आपको बोलना भी नहीं है. If you feel that you should give us an explanation, then please do. That would be very helpful. But if you don't, that's fine. Just say that at this point of time, due to certain reasons, I am unable to go ahead with this transaction. एक chapter close हो जाता है. Another example, I'll give you the reason why I say this closure. आपका कोई रिलेशनशिप होता है, कोई गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड होते होंगे, तो कम से कम उनको बोलते तो हो ना कि भाई आई डोंट वांट टू गो अहेड विद दिस रिलेशनशिप, आई वांट टू ब्रेक अप विद यू. एक क्लोजर मिलता है. नहीं तो वो आदमी बैठे सोचते रहता है कि भाई क्या हुआ, मैंने क्या गलती की, बताओ तो सही मेरे को. दैट्स ऑल. दैट इज द ओनली थिंग दैट वी आस्क फॉर फ्रॉम दिस एस्पेक्ट. कीप communication open. If you do not want to go ahead with the deal, that is absolutely fine. That creates no issue. It's business. Every businessman, every genuine seller understands कि भाई deal कभी होती है, कभी नहीं होती है. Sometimes it goes up to the penultimate and comes back. There are times when the deal is going up to the registration level and it gets cancelled. We understand all of these things. It's part and parcel of our business. But the important part is communication. Keep communicating with your consultant. Your relationship with your real estate agent is very, very important. and you should choose the right real estate agent for that. Okay, what is your opinion in this? ये मेरा opinion था. आपका क्या opinion है ये matter में? Maybe there are some experiences that you had that you would like to share. Please let me know in the comment section below. If you find this video helpful, valuable, then please consider subscribing to our channel, give it a thumbs up, and definitely do let us know in the comment section below your thoughts and your opinion. Let your voices be heard. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Goodbye.